can't have, I got the moves like Jagger. I got the moves like Jagger. I got the moves like Jagger. Remember when Ian Gillan said, nobody gonna take my bike, I'm gonna race it to the ground. Nobody gonna take my bike, I'm gonna break the speed of sound. Ooh, it's a killing machine, it's got everything. Big fat tires and everything. I love it, I need it, I feel it. Alright, hold tight, I'm a highway star. And he also said, listen, I don't care if you're only about 3 foot tall, baby, it don't matter. You can never be at the bottom, you know what I mean? You could be sitting up there, you'll think you're the biggest man in the world. There's always someone up there bigger than you. Listen, just be happy, stick around the middle somewhere. You know, because obviously the life of the athlete is, I want to be king, I want to be top dog. Out of how many people have got to be at this national championship in my age category? Maybe like 400, I don't know. The top athletes of my age category, and I'm deluded. Never underestimate the placebo effect of self-delusion. I created that myself. And then I discovered, oh, that was an Einstein quote. So I guess I must be in the same level as Einstein. I mean, like, woo, yeah. Was it is it like a coincidence that Dave, who's working in nature all the time and gets out of his own way, comes with these realizations and then says it, and then years later on YouTube someone else says the same thing and they quote some Einstein quote? I came to the same realization independently, because the energy of the universe, we're connected to that, aren't we? Because we're in nature, working in nature all the time. So I get some of these insights, downloads, realizations. The clarity of mind. Get out of your own way. I get that. Yeah. Never underestimate the placebo effect of self-delusion. I think that's how I manifested some of these achievements, because just believe you're that guy, you know. To quote some of these YouTube videos were talking about this. They were talking about living in the end. In other words, and that speaks to the seek first the kingdom of heaven and all these other things will added, work by faith, not by sight. Duh. In your mind, that's the thing. Yeah. Live as if that's the same concept as fake it till you make it. All these concepts, the same thing. Duh. I came up with, I'm connected with my innate intelligence. I get that. Yeah, it's the same fucking concept, isn't it? Believing, and there's another one. Believing is seeing, no, seeing is believing. Believing is seeing, yeah? Same concept, yeah? I'm speaking words here that make sense. Live as if you're in the end. Live as if you're in the end goal. Same as O'Brien when he says, I'm going to win that thing as soon as picking up this fucking... I believe that I'm going to do it, you know, faith, yeah, if I've got belief in myself, I'm going to do that. So I act in the now as if I'm in the end thing, and then all these things will be added. Oh yeah, I'm going to pick up that trophy, I'm going to get on the podium, whatever. Okay, you might say, well, it's a bit of an ask, innit? Out of 200, 300, 400, however many people are in my age category at this Masters thing, you go, well, there's other people, they're working on the same premise, right? So it's only one guy can win, right? So it doesn't mean you think you're going to win, but Graham Ree said, no, you go, I am that guy, I'm going to win that. And it's only when you don't win it, if and when you don't do it, that you then do the kind of post-rationalization, you know, you do the kind of, what's the word? You then say, well, I didn't do that because of that. You don't try and do it. You tried and that is why you failed. No, you do you act as if you got, no, I'm going to do that. Kind of like the hologram, in it, not of, in the world, but not of it. Yeah, hologram, I actually do believe I'm going to do that thing. But if you don't kill yourself and beat yourself up and go, fucking hell, I didn't do that. Oh, my life's a mess. No, you acted. Again, you behaved. Manifestation. Yeah, you do it. You do the things, you embody that guy who is on the podium. You do it. Yeah, what are we going to do? Faith without works is dead. Are any of the words that I'm speaking making sense? Of course they are. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I've already achieved things. And it wasn't by like going, oh, I think I might do that. Oh, no. Oh, well, people on the sidelines. Oh, you're very ambitious. Ooh. Well, how are you going to do it with that negative attitude? Have the biggest positive attitude that you can have. No, I am that guy. I'm doing that. I'm doing. Do I need to fucking list any of the achievements? You know? So I think I've proven the fact that how haven't I proven that fact? Live in the end. Live in the result. Live in the yes. Live in the goal. We're living now. We're doing the same things that all the greats taught us. Graham O'Brien. Everyday training. Active rest. Some days we're doing active rest, spinning. Some days we're doing, but we're always doing it. We're doing what is required. All the secrets are out there. All the greats that have ever achieved stuff, they've told you how to do it. So there's no fucking excuses. In the doing of the thing, in the trying, semantics, in the trying of the thing, we implement the same things that any of these greats have done. Therefore, it's only a matter of time before we do. The rest is just, bonus material. I've done stuff, right? So I think, why not? Oh, the glorious. Woo, that gets you out of the bed in the morning. No, we're going to, fucking hell, how can I not achieve that? Because I've got all the knowledge. Anyway, back to the... So, what we're doing is, see the chain wear, look, it's not even connecting properly, because we've got chain wear. When I was going up that little, I was doing the strength training in the big gear, 7th gear, and it was like skipping on it, because it was skipping on the... We've got a lot of chain wear, a lot of... Because, how we've got a lot of chain wear, and a lot of tooth wear, because we've been putting so much effort in that we've worn down the equipment. Does that speak to the fucking strength that we've got, right? So what we're doing is because we're going to use this as an opportunity. We're going to move on to the rally. We're going to give the rally a little shot, because he's been feeling, she's been feeling a bit left out, hung up on the wall. When are you going to use me? I want a shot. Give me a shot. So we're going to use we're going to get the rally on the road. This is what they call a compact chain set, 52. Back in the day, it would be a 52, and because of the cranks that I've got on the rally, it's a 52 tooth chain, so it's a bigger gear. But because I've been working the strength so much, I'm going to be able to cope with that 52 ring really quite well. So we're going to put the rally on the road. What we're going to do is we're going to clean up these wheels and put these wheels on the rally, and we're going to build up the rally, put the rally on the road. It's got a new chain ring, because that one's worn. See, I don't want to buy a new one. That one's worn. I should really look after my equipment, but I don't. As I say, Ian Gillan, I'm going to race it to the ground. I'm going to wear the fuck out of it. Fuck it. Put the wheels on the rally. Same setup, the same position, and we're going to give the rally a shot. All we need to do is buy a chain, a 7-speed chain, and because it'll be good to use the rally, because this one, the gears don't change properly. The shifters are shite. The gears don't change. I haven't been able to. I've given up trying to make these gears shift properly. They don't. I can't get them to work properly. So we're going to put the rally on the road, and we're going to go, yeah, let's use the rally. We're going to use the rally as the sort of hack bike, and then we're going to use the Trek as the good fly fast, buttery gear selection, great gears, beautiful Trek. We're going to use the rally as the kind of, So what I think we'll do is we might do the Kirkcudbright Loop, or maybe a Glasgow, both 70-ish mile training rides. And it's really quite nice, because I worked the climb from Mute Hill. I might do a POV of that. It's really quite nice, but I didn't have a GoPro, but below me, and I'm going to go from Mute Hill up that climb, steep hill. Average gradient of that Mute Hill climb is 8%. 8% is quite average gradient. 8%, that's quite steep, just so you know. 4% is my kind of climb. 4% is the kind of Loch Ettrick. It's kind of it's not that steep, but you can use the big ring and you can get a good 8% bit steeper. But because we've been working the strength, and we did the strength 45 miles yesterday, we went back and up and down the bike path up those steep and the big gear, and again it was skipping because the chain's worn. But what we'll do is we'll get the rally on the road, replicate the same position as this. All we need to do is buy a chain from Halfords and then we're good to go. 52, obviously slightly bigger gear, but again the cassette on the back dictates the size of the gear, so it might be a slightly more forgiving rear cassette. I might actually have to buy a rear cassette. I don't think I've got a 7-speed cassette. But anyway, we're going to put the rally on the road, give that a shot, because I'm bored of this one. I've had enough of this shit. The weak point of this bike is the gear shifters. They don't even shift properly, so I've tried my best, but the shifters are shite. I can't get it to work. But anyway, they look like I give a fuck. And but because the shifters don't work properly, what I've done is I've used that as an opportunity. That's the champion success mindset, isn't it? Look for an opportunity in every problem, right? So the problem is the gears don't change properly. Why is it no shifting? Cable tension, what is the problem here? It's really the shifters are shite. So that gave an opportunity, didn't it? And the opportunity it created was, let's just, because the gears don't shift properly, let's just keep it in the same gear. So I would just leave it on the 6th cog or the 7th cog, and just leave it on that, like Graham Bree thing, you know, just leave it in one big gear. And then what's good about leaving it in one gear is that you get a mix. If you're on the flat, you get a chance to spin, and then on the hills you get a grinding it up the hill. So you've got all of the different elements in the one ride just by virtue of the fact that you're leaving it in the one gear, you know what I mean? Like, anyway, really quite interesting, isn't it? Yeah, we're putting the rally on the road, the one that the bike that's been hanging up on the wall, and we're doing this. The legs have come back, and it was a good ride back from Abington in the dark, no lights, really quite nice. We didn't go for it, we just gently, it's all conditioning. I think we're on for a plus 250 plus. We need to, I looked at the graph of the mileage thing, so you got to be looking at the mileage, the weekly mileage, and go, no, I think it's time that we step up to near 300. Might not reach 300 miles for this week, more like 270 to 80 miles or something like that. But we're doing this, yes, that's what it is.